The wind was relentless, slicing across the barren plateau, carrying dust and grit that stung exposed skin. 12 elite snipers had already tried and failed. Each calculated shot drifted just a fraction too far, just enough to miss by meters that felt like miles. Frustration rippled through the team. Silence fell, heavy and tense, as they watched the target move with an uncanny awareness. Then she spoke, quiet but unwavering. "Let me try." Her name was Lieutenant Eva Callahan, a Navy SEAL sniper who had earned her reputation not by words, but by action. She had trained in conditions that would break most, mastering patience, precision, and the discipline to wait for the perfect moment. She wasn't looking for recognition, just the result. A single shot that could change everything. The team looked at her in disbelief. 12 highly decorated snipers had failed. Could she succeed where all of them had fallen short? Doubt hung like fog over the plateau, but Eva didn't let it touch her. Her focus sharpened. Her mind became a calm machine, aligning calculations, wind velocity, distance, and even subtle shifts in the earth beneath her. She crouched behind the scope, hands steady despite the biting wind. The world narrowed to a single point, the target, 4,200 meters away, moving just enough to make timing everything. Every breath mattered, every heartbeat was a countdown. She remembered every drill, every night spent in solitude training her eye, her body, and her patience. Nothing in that moment could distract her. The other snipers whispered among themselves. "It's impossible. No one has ever hit it from that range." But Eva didn't flinch. Her eyes never left the target. Dust swirled in the sunlight, the air trembled with tension, and even the wind seemed to pause, as if waiting for what was about to happen. She exhaled, synchronizing her breathing with her instincts. Tiny adjustments to the scope, a calculation that no one else could see or understand. Fingers flexed, muscles tensed, mind clear. She was no longer a part of the team, it was just her, the rifle, and the impossible distance between her and the target. Then she fired. Time seemed to stretch. The bullet hurtled through the air, slicing past turbulence, wind, and distance. And then impact, the target went down. Silence exploded into astonishment. 12 elite snipers stared, mouths agape, eyes wide, their disbelief mirrored in every heartbeat. They had watched, helpless, as one Navy SEAL woman accomplished what they could not. Eva didn't celebrate. She simply adjusted her position, scanning for any secondary threats. Her mind was already moving to the next step, already anticipating the reactions, already planning the exfil. Discipline, not ego, defined her. Every action had a purpose. Every calculation was for survival and mission success. The surrounding team slowly recovered from shock, murmurs spreading through the ranks. Some whispered admiration, others nodded with quiet respect. Even the commander, battle-hardened and skeptical, could only acknowledge the truth. Skill sometimes resides where no one expects it, and true mastery is revealed in moments that defy expectation. Eva allowed herself a fleeting reflection. 12 failures had preceded her success, but she had remained calm, patient, and unwavering. She had faced impossible odds, assessed every variable, and executed with precision that seemed almost superhuman. Yet behind the skill was humility, understanding that the mission, the lives saved, and the integrity of action mattered more than recognition. As the dust settled and the target neutralized, Eva packed her rifle, moving methodically, her presence silent but commanding. The team began to move, inspired not by shouted orders, but by the example of quiet excellence she had set. Respect had shifted, confidence had been restored. Courage, after all, is contagious when demonstrated so decisively. Later, back at base, the story would be retold countless times, how 12 elite snipers had failed, and how a single woman had succeeded against all odds. Praise was given sparingly, quietly, but the lessons were clear. Preparation, patience, courage, and precision outweigh arrogance, impatience, and assumptions. Eva's reflection was simple. She had done what needed to be done. She had turned an impossible situation into success through calm focus and unwavering determination. Heroism, she understood, isn't measured by accolades, it's measured by action, decisiveness, and the courage to step forward when failure seems inevitable. Because true mastery doesn't announce itself. It waits, observes, calculates, and acts. And when it does, the impact echoes far beyond a single shot, beyond a single mission, and beyond the expectations of those who doubted. If this story inspired you, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from, subscribe for more incredible real-life military stories, and remember, courage and precision don't shout, they strike silently, and their impact lasts forever.